And Winker breaks his bat. He'll drop it into right field. Here comes Frazier around third. And Witt's throw is offline. And Seattle sweeps the series. And it's almost appropriate that the Mariners win the game in an at-bat that went from 0-2 to 3-2 and resulted in their 14th hit of the series with 2 strikes.
That's a liner back into left, and that's going to end it. Kelenic will score the winning run on the base hit by France. And Seattle with a home run by Toro in the 9th to tie it. Walks it off on the base hit in the 10th. Ty France scoring Kelenic. And it's a 2-1 final in 10. The Rays, who led 1-0 going into the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll see Seattle pull this one out. And so the Rays settled for winning 3 out of 4.
This ball drilled to right field deep. Tucker back at the wall, gone. Julio Rodriguez, who did some damage against the Astros in Seattle, hadn't hit a home run since that series against the Astros. Puts one out here to right field. That's his 7th home run of the year, and it makes it a 7-4 game.
Some big swings in this game. Rodriguez providing one here after the hit by pitch. 2-run smash going the other way for the rookie right-handed hitter. He's a talent.
Little looper into center field. Racing out Story. That one's going to drop down for a base hit. A run is in. Haggerty's into third and stopping there. That one falls in, and Seattle, with a bloop single by Torrey, has tied it 6-6. Robles home with an 0-2 pitch. And a line drive into left center field. Jackie with a dive, can't get it, and that's the ball game. Seattle comes from behind to win it 7-6. They walk it off here with 2 down in the 9th inning. Robles giving up 3 hits and walking a man in the 9th. Red Sox got walked off a bunch of times in April, not many times lately. And Dylan Moore stinging a line shot to win it for Seattle.
Line toward Bolt. Bolt cannot get it, and this ball game is over. Abraham Toro get credit for a single. It's a walk-off single, and the Mariners score 1 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th. And they shocked the Athletics today here in Seattle with a walk-off win. So with the count 2-0, Trevino had to throw a strike, Dallas.
Well, had to. Trying to force action, you got nowhere to put Toro. Hoping maybe for a little tapper back to you. Get yourself 2 outs.
Crush to right field. Santana turns on it, and Seattle has the lead.
Well, they got him when Ty France, the regular first baseman, was injured, to bring some veteran leaderships, some professional at-bats, and to drive in some big runs. And that's what he does right there. That looked like the 2-seamer that is up, and Santana's had great power. Been a power producer for years and years. High leg kick, gets that fastball and pulls it and keeps it fair down the right field line off the scoreboard.
A high drive hit to right field, and Santana's done it yet again.
Then they picked him up for some leadership and a bat while Ty France was down. This guy is coming up with big hits, it seems like, every night. The Mariners can do no wrong. Everything they do has been right. Adam Simber doesn't give up many home runs. He had only given up 3 home runs all season long. After the error, hangs a breaking ball to Santana. What a series the veteran has had against the Blue Jays as he sends them into the lead with 1 swing.
In the air, center field. Taveras is back at the wall. It is gone. A grand slam from Julio Rodriguez. And the Mariners have opened it up 8-3 in the 8th inning.
Well, it's obviously a little bit of a deflating feeling when there was so much built up to that one pitch. Leclerc had done so well, came in a situation, bases loaded, nobody out. You thought he was going to get out of it, and he got a fastball up in the zone. And Julio Rodriguez just continues to show what a special talent he is.
The 2-1. And that one in the air. Center field. Caught out there by Taveras. Tagging at third, heading to the plate. And he's in there. Cal Raleigh doesn't have the greatest speed on this Mariners team, but he had enough. Sac fly by Santana. And the Mariners appear anyway to have taken another 1-run game from the Rangers.
Kiner for left, grounds it. Oh my goodness, what a stab! And the Yankees have another base runner held up. Trevino tagged down, and now Kiner for left is going to be tagged down as well. Out of the base run. Just incredible. The outs that we have seen on the bases in extra innings from the Yankees.
Right now, Aaron Boone has to be feeling like he's watching a Little League game. Some of the base running mistakes tonight, it just not been good, just not what you want to see. And I know this was a blind stab and a great play from Brash, but you almost have to see this ball through. And then if you're IKF, you have to know you can get to second on this play. You cannot run yourself out of the inning almost, still with 2 outs and out left in this inning. You cannot do this. You cannot continue to make outs on the bases.
The 0-2. Line, base hit, ball game. It took 13 innings, but the Mariners outlast the Yankees 1-0 the final. Luis Torrens with a walk-off single as Loaizaga gives it up. Chances galore in extra innings, but Torrens takes an 0-2 pitch into right and wins it for the Mariners, setting up a rubber game Wednesday afternoon.
Yep, just not the pitch that Jonathan Loaizaga wanted to make. 0-2 up out over the plate, and Torrens taking advantage, pushing across that winning run, and you see the elation from the M's dugout, and you hear these fans loud and excited.
Santana deep to right and gone. And just like that, the Yankees have given the lead back. 4-3 Seattle.
Swing, fly ball, well hit. Tie game. Unbelievable game.
Location, trying to go away, crept back over the middle of the plate, and Rodriguez lines this thing. Let me tell you what, right now, I don't know how this game's going to end, Chip. Hopefully, we're getting a Braves W still, but I think you can give both these guys the Rookie of the Year after today.
Huh. Yeah, let's.
Michael Harris and Julio Rodriguez.
Fly ball, well hit left, Heredia back, off his glove and gone. In a game, Jeff, that neither team deserved to lose, the Mariners, with 2 home runs in the bottom of the ninth, walk us off.
Did this hit Heredia's glove, or was it the top? I want to.
Yeah, it went off the top of the bullpen. But 2 teams built on power, and unfortunately today, Chip, Mariners were up last. They were the home team.
One thing we figured out, when they close the roof,
the ball flies.
Place becomes an airport.
8 home runs combined the 2 teams. And this one, look, it's gonna sting a little bit to come back the way the Braves did, take that lead.
Infield in now. And this one lined off of Young's glove. And the Mariners win it in the bottom of the 11th inning. It looked like a line out, but it wins the game for Seattle.
Three-two pitch.
Deep to right, down the line, gone. For the first time in 20 years, the Seattle Mariners are going to the postseason thanks to one swing of the bat by that man, Cal Raleigh. A 2-out solo home run right down the right field line. And this place is going absolute bonkers. Rick Riz, longtime radio voice. Boy, what a scene. Man. What the Mariners do, and you know what, they deserve a good party.
Yes, they do. It's been a long, hard-fought season for the Seattle Mariners, and after 20 years, the M's and the fans can let it all out.
Switch hitting power backstop coming up with the game on the line. Off the skyboxes. Okay, Raleigh used a little body language to try to keep it fair, and it worked. So a walk-off home run to send the Seattle Mariners to the postseason. So it's quite a night for the Mariners and their fans here in Seattle.
In the air, shallow left center. Green gets behind it. Santana tags. Here's the throw. Up the line, and Seattle walks it off on the sacrifice fly from Abraham Toro to win it 7-6.
That's the danger that you have when you start runners at second base. Extra inning ball game. Couple base hits ties it. You got runners at the corner, nobody out, and all it takes is a little fly ball, not even to deep center field, but normal center field, and the results are what you're seeing on your screen right now.
Seattle, here's the 1-2. Right side, base hit. Seattle walks it off. Second walk-off win for the Mariners in the series. They match last year's win total with 90 and send the Tigers home on the downside of a 5-4 final. Let's send it to Mickey York and Craig Monroe. They're standing by in the Valley Sports Detroit studios. Fellas?
Swinging a drive, deep ball to right field. Hernandez will watch this one go. Kyle Raleigh with a 2-run home run here in the first, and the Mariners take a 3-0 lead. They mentioned how much power he has. 27 home runs during the regular season, the most in the majors for a catcher.
Yeah, he got a pitch to his liking, and it was a fastball that was up. And again, you could tell Manoah is not in sync because he can't get that fastball down.
Seattle gets a run. Fly ball, deep left field. Tapia on the run at the track. This ball is gone. So Santana delivers from the right side, a 3-run home run. And just like that, the Mariners are back in this ball game. Santana had an RBI double. I checked that, yeah, an RBI. He had a double off the top of the wall, almost a home run. He didn't get an RBI. Now he's driven in 3. J.P. Crawford swinging a pop-up into shallow center. Springer coming hard, and he won't make the catch. The ball is in, and 3 runs are going to come in to score, and the Mariners have tied it.
And even worse, Buck, there's some injuries out there. That was hit into no man's land. Bo Bichette and George Springer collided. And it's gone quiet here.
Bo is up, holding on to his right arm. Springer is still down. And they're going to call for some transportation to get him taken off the field. Now the doctors are going to come on. Here comes the cart. You hate to see that anytime. And this is a base hit down the right field line. Frazier has given the Mariners the lead as Raleigh comes in to score. A double to the right field corner, and Adam Frazier with an RBI double, his 3rd hit of the game, has given Seattle a 10-9. Line drive to center. Rodriguez is there, and that's the ball game. The Mariners sweep the Blue Jays in the wild card series, shutting them out 4-0 in game 1. and winning a comeback victory 10-9 in game 2.
Yeah, the slugfest, they just didn't give up. They just kept coming back. I think everybody in the ballpark, especially in that dugout for the Blue Jays, are in shock. They were at one time leading this ball game 8-1. It looked like it was in there the way the bullpen has been pitching, but the Mariners just kept coming after them, and they took advantage of some balls in the outfield. They took advantage of some base on balls. I thought Seattle had a good game plan against the Blue Jays, and they played flawless defense against them. They just didn't beat themselves, and they will move on, and the Jays are left to wonder.